Okay, sometimes it's nice when you're doing a problem to start by just reading the question. So I'm going to start here. What is the value of X if the cost is proportional to the number of chicken pieces ordered? Okay, so now I'm going to go back and it says the table. So I'm going to use my table. The table shows the cost for ordering different numbers of pieces of chicken. Okay, so I'm looking at my table and I have to kind of understand some things with a table. Your table goes with an X input on the top and a Y output on the bottom. So every time your table is written horizontally, it will always go in X, Y order, okay? Input, output. Then I notice here that cost is proportional to pieces of chicken. Okay, what that means is if cost is proportional to the pieces of chicken, it simply means you are allowed to make a Y to X ratio. It does exist if it's proportional. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here with this first one, and I'm going to say $3 per 2 pieces of chicken. And that is going to be equivalent because that's what this word proportional means. It means equivalent. It's going to be equivalent to $4.50. Okay, so I will have to put the decimal and the 50 in here for 3 pieces of chicken. Okay, and so forth. I'm going to come on down over here and I'm going to say $6 for 4 pieces. Okay. At this point, you can stop and think of a process. How do you want to find the final piece? It is X dollars for 6 pieces of chicken. And there are numerous ways to solve this problem. So I'm going to ask that you stop and think for just a minute, pause the video, and then turn it back on. Okay, I think what I'm going to choose to do for this video is I'm going to use a proportion. Since all of these were equivalent, I'm really going to focus on just this piece right here. It is a setup proportion, and I absolutely know how to solve that. I use cross products and division. So I'm going to do 6 pieces times $6, and I have memorized that 6 times 6 is 36. And then I'm going to do 4 times X, and we've been talking about that in class. That's equivalent to 4X. And now I know I just have to solve this one-step equation by undoing the multiplication of 4. Okay, so I'm going to divide by 4. The inverse of multiplication is division. Whatever I do to one side of the equal sign to keep it balanced, I'm going to do to the other side. 4 divided by 4 is 1, so I'm left with just X. And then 36 divided by 4, I have memorized that 4 lives in 36 9 times. So I know the cost would be $9. What I can do is I can check this. I'm going to take 3 over 2, and I'm going to set it equal to, since it's proportional, to my $9 for 6 pieces. Okay, so let me add some labels in here so it's clear. $3, $9. Okay, 6, I'm going to call it a PC for pieces of chicken, and a PC here for pieces of chicken. And I know by definition to be proportional, your cross products have to be equivalent. So I'm going to do 6 times 3, and I know that's 18. Okay, something I've memorized. And 2 times 9, or 2 groups of 9, is also 18. So I've officially checked my answer, and I know that I have it correct. Good luck.